In this video, I rank every boss in Minecraft on a tier list. Also, only 3% of you are subscribed, so if you enjoy these videos, then consider subscribing. It's free and it helps out a lot. This tier list is 5 tiers: amazing, decent, average, weak, and pathetic. This is the Minecraft boss tier list. Starting off with the Wither. One of the Minecraft bosses that actually has a boss bar. On Java it has 300 health points, but on Bedrock it has 600 for some reason. Its attacks consist of skulls fired from its head blowing stuff up on the ground, sometimes giving you the Wither effect. You can spawn it with commands or by placing 4 soul sand and 3 Wither skeleton skulls. And when it spawns, there's an explosion that can deal 49.5 hearts of damage, which is more than a charge creeper or an end crystal. So don't stand too close, respect its personal space. When mobs are killed by the Wither, they drop a Wither Rose, which will give you the Wither effect if you stand on it, and they can also be used to make black dye. The Wither usually isn't that challenging to kill if you prepare right. I recommend trapping it in the Bedrock portal in the end, but if you don't have access to that, you could just trap it at the end of a strip mine. From there, you can fire at it with a bow, and in a second phase, you could just hit it with an axe or a sword with Smite 5 for extra damage. When the Wither dies, it drops a Nether Star, which allows you to craft a beacon. Beacons are very useful for strip mining because with an efficiency 5 netherite or diamond pickaxe combined with the haste dew from the beacon, it allows you to break blocks instantly. Overall, the Wither has a really cool and interesting design and fighting experience, and it can be very useful throughout the game. Withers are a decent tier. Ravagers. These mobs are technically mini-bosses, but I want to have more than just the Wither and the Ender Dragon in this video. Anyways, Ravagers spawn during phases of the raid, and they can sometimes have a pillager captain riding on them. They can spawn multiple times during a raid phase, and they can be kinda difficult to defeat when paired with all the other mobs. They also have a lot of health, and their attacks are very strong. They're relatively easy to kill with a good bow, but it could take a while. However, their drops aren't that amazing. They have a saddle and some XP. That's it. They look kinda cool, but they're really just there to make raids last longer and make them more interesting. Ravagers are a weak tier. Elder Guardians. These are also mini-bosses, but I'm still gonna have to include them on this list. There are 3 of them in every ocean monument, and they can be kind of challenging if you don't have doors or some way of breathing. They also give you mining fatigue, which makes it take forever to break things, so it's hard to get in or escape from the monument. They shoot laser beam type things out of their eyes similar to Guardians, but this one's more powerful. Also, if you try to melee it, it will damage you when you damage it because it has spikes on its body which works similar to the Thorns enchantment. They also don't respawn once you kill them, so you have to find another monument if you want to defeat more of them. And their drops aren't anything too special. They drop prismarine, fish, and a wet sponge. And I know sponges can be very useful for clearing out a lot of water, but one sponge doesn't really make a huge difference. And it's not like there's an entire whole big stockpile of sponges in a different room of the monument or anything. Some people kind of like the Elder Guardian, but to be honest, I'm not that impressed. Pathetic tier. The Warden. One of the strongest mobs in the game. It was introduced in the 1.19 Wild update and it's very unique. It is completely blind and it can only navigate by sound, so if you shift it won't hear you. It spawns in the deep dark when a Skulk Shrieker is activated 3 times. They can get activated by you just walking near them. But to be fair, they do give you 3 chances to rethink your actions. It has 500 health points, which is almost as much as the Bedrock Wither and almost twice the health of the Java Wither. It can also 2-shot a player in full netherite armor. Netherite armor. This armor is upgraded from diamond armor and made it one of the toughest materials in the game. The Warden can just slap through it twice and kill you. When you're around a Skulk Shrieker, your screen can also randomly go dark so you also can't see, but unlike the Warden, most of us can't navigate by sound. The Warden also drops a Skulk Catalyst, which can spread patches or veins of Skulk stuff around the nearby blocks. Overall, the Warden fight can be very nerve-wracking for some, but a thrilling challenge for others. Average tier. And now finally, the Ender Dragon. The final and probably most iconic and well-known boss in Minecraft. Some people consider the dragon fight to be the goal of Minecraft. Once you reach it, you've beat the game. For others, it's only the beginning. Also, unlike the Warden, Ravagers, and Elder Guardians, the Ender Dragon actually has a boss health bar at the top of the screen. It spawns in a completely different dimension made originally for the dragon fight. The dragon fight takes place on the main end island and you have to destroy all the crystals of the towers before you have a chance of damaging the dragon because the crystals heal it. Once you've taken down all the crystals, you can use a bow to shoot it while it's flying and an axe or a sword when it's landing on the portal. And some people can quickly and easily kill the dragon with beds, because in the nether in the end, when you try and sleep in a bed, it blows up and deals a ton of damage. But be careful because the dragon has a variety of deadly attacks. These attacks include charging at you, shooting its breath at you which can kill you in a couple seconds regardless of your armor, and it can also dive at you and launch you into the stratosphere. However, the reward is well worth it. You can get tons of XP and the dragon egg, which only drops the first time you kill the dragon. Mojang also said that the Ender Dragon's official name is Gene, so yeah, they even named it. And when you kill the dragon, it opens up an end gateway which lets you travel to the outer end islands. Technically you can travel there before beating the Ender Dragon, but it's a good few hundred blocks of void in between the end island and the outer end island, so the portal makes it a lot more convenient. Also, if you get 4 end crystals and place them around the portal, it will start the summoning process and respawn the Ender Dragon so you can beat it again. Overall, the dragon fight is probably the best mob fight in all of Minecraft. It's challenging, interesting, and rewarding. Amazing tier. Alright, that was my ranking for all the bosses in Minecraft. Comment your opinions down below and subscribe if you enjoyed.